Hello, everyone. Um, as you can see from the title, it's the day after the Ballon d'Or. I was gonna post a video yesterday. If I feel like it seemed more emotional, obviously from a Barcelona fan standpoint, it's gonna be more emotional. Um, I kind of took the day to think about everything and kind of do more research on everything. And the conclusion still continues. This award system, this Ballon d'Oro, is broken. It's a joke. Um, Before anything, I do want to say congratulations to Ousmane Dembele, former Barcelona player. Um, he had some great moments with us, a lot of bad moments with us. Truly, it's a player that I don't really know what to think within our club's history. But I mean, he had a phenomenal season with PSG. I mean, they won everything basically. Um, So I just kind of wanted to get that out of the way. I feel like either Dembele, Lamine, Rafinha, I think they all had a very good case to win it. Um, but I still think it's very broken. Um, to see Rafinha come in on the fifth spot, Palmer on the eighth spot, Pedri in the 11th. I mean, I looked at it whenever I was watching it live. I could not stop cracking up immediately when I saw the Pedri. I already had a sense that Dembele was gonna win with all the reports that the French media was giving a big push for Dembele to win. I kind of had already had a feeling, but after the Pedri, I was like, oh, today is not gonna go our day. Um, yeah, the rules keep changing with Ballon d'Or. I have it right here where it says the Ballon d'Or is based on the three main criteria. Number one, individual performances, decisive and impressive character. Two, team performances and achievements. Three, class and fair play. Based on that, obviously, again, there's bias, but Rafinha did all that. Yes, I know Lamine got second, but I don't agree with. For me, it could have been Rafinha, Dembele, and Lamine, or even Vitinha between those. But when we talk about impressive individual performances and being decisive and everything like that, Rafinha started the Champions League like that and ended it like that. Bayern, Benfica, Inter, before we ended up losing the game, he was in the 90 something minute or 89th minute. That's who, quote unquote, won it for us. Every time throughout the entire, and that's only talking about the Champions League. In La Liga, he came up big throughout the entire year. The entire year, he was phenomenal. Started and ended like that. Dembele started January till the end. And in reality, that team was phenomenal of PSG. And not to take any credit away from him, but it's very debatable to see if he was actually the best player in that team. I consider Vitinha the best player. Hakimi, I think the best defender right now. Mendes. You had a lot of people in that team that can argue. be argued to be the best player on that team. From a Barcelona standpoint, yeah, Pedri, for me, in my opinion, he's the best player. But decisiveness and, I don't know, just backing it up game after game after game after game, it was Rafinha. Um, and I have the numbers here. Rafinha was better than Dembele in goals, assists, big chances created, key passes, the SOFA score, the ratings, and that's overall, and also in the Champions League. Rafinha, I think, tied Cristiano for the most goals in Champions League history. Yes, more games than Cristiano, but that's still an incredible achievement that he did. And still won three titles in a much harder league than La Liga. For me, in my opinion, much harder than Ligue 1. So I don't know. And thinking about it, it's a French award. Of course, it's gonna go to the French player, not only French, but from Paris. And he plays in Paris. That award was always going to go to Dembele, no matter what anyone else did. And a little part of me thinks it was kind of like the French trying to get back at the Spanish league, because I mean, I think out of the last 20 plus years, the last only two haven't been from La Liga, for outside of La Liga, or Cristiano and Messi. So, I mean, if I was France, I would be mad too. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense, and that there it's a lot of subjectivity, but nothing concrete. With Haaland, he won the Champions League. He won the treble. But Messi won. One year we say it's only about whoever scores the most goals, whoever is the best attacking player. That year Haaland, broke the Premier League record for most goals in a season. That Haaland had the perfect season. Messi won the World Cup, and Argentina would not have won the World Cup. And this is coming from Messi's biggest fan, basically. Looking back at it, I think Haaland should have won. But so we go from that, and then we go to last year. Vini against Rodri. Rodri won the Euros, but he was injured in the final. Didn't play that. Vini scored and won the Champions League and La Liga and the Supercopa. He did not win the Copa del Rey. I think Bilbao won it. But so, in comparison, last year should have been Vini that won it. If we're gonna go off of the Champions League, the team achievements, Vini. As much as I'm gonna be honest, I do not like Vini at all. That's my least favorite player. But Vini should have won it if it comes to the criteria. Now this year, someone has a completely better season all around, but just didn't win the Champions League. And now we're going to give it to him. To the person that didn't that won the Champions League, not the person that had an overall better season. I don't know. It keeps there's nothing concrete. I feel like the rules are bent every year for the person that has the better PR, the campaign, the it's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing concrete. There's nothing certain that you know what this year, if it's whoever wins the Champions League. I mean, next year it's going to be the World Cup. Who wins the World Cup? Or who scored the most goals? Who had the most? Who had the better stats? All that. Every year it changes, and me as a fan, and someone that just loves the sport, I kind of have given up on this award because I mean it's fake. It's a joke. It's it's broken. The whole system is broken. Uh, Obviously, it's kind of ironic coming from a Barcelona player, someone that saw Messi won all those awards, Ronaldinho, all that. And yes, it seems like once one of our players doesn't win, then I'm not doing the Madrid thing. Yeah, I'm calling y'all out again. Second year boycotting it. What a joke! But it it's not that Dembele won. It's I want a clear picture of what's the criteria. And I was thinking about it, and I looked it up on who are the voters on this thing, and supposedly it's one voter for each country. First, what's the criteria? How do you get elected for that voting position? Um, and one person having the representing the weight of an entire nation, I think that for me that's a complete joke. Especially you don't know what that journalist uh, who who he favors, who he's friends with. You have no idea. Um, and I mean there's a few reports where a lot of journalists from Africa, or I think 2019 was voting for Trent Alexander-Arnold, just players that I think another year Frankie De Jong. That's I don't know. We're giving those people the power, but it's not even the giving them the power. It just seems like it's based on PR, lobbying, and campaigning. I think something that hurt Barca is they're campaigning Lamin a little bit more than Rafinha. Um, the club had to be better with that. But yeah, I mean, there's been evidence that in previous years, PSG has tried to basically bribe the chief and editor, or editor in chief of France but football, to help I think Messi win it in 2021. So it's things like that it's very obvious that it's bribery. Um, it's something that they make it seem that it's for the fans, but it really isn't. You see so much campaigning, you see so much corruption when it comes to that, and yeah, you never want corruption in our sport, because this is for the fans more than anything. That's who um, are paying their money, are doing everything for the team. The team is and the team, the fans, football, all that is not there without the fans, and I think that is just cheating the fans from that experience. So it's more this whole thing is more about branding and internal relationships than anything. And yeah, I mean, come on, Betty 11, really? Rafinha 5th. That's it's robbery. And it doesn't take you and the world's greatest detective to figure out what's behind that. And I mean, I'm gonna mention it again. Palmer, eight or whatever he was, 8-7. He only won the Club World Cup, and that's it. He had, I think, 8 goals and 8 assists in the Premier League. And I mean, that's not really a real trophy if you think about it. No, but all jokes aside, yeah, I don't know. I try to make this video more level-headed and not so emotional. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this whole Ballon d'Or. Do you guys agree with Dembele, with the rankings of all the players? Let me know, and I'm working to get a new background, new setting, new setup for everything, and I'm kind of liking how it's turning out. So within the next few episodes, hopefully have a better and cooler background where there's more soccer, Barca, all of that. So thank you guys for watching again, and don't forget, this is a joke. It's not real. Bye.